Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. Now guys, the group that purports to speak on behalf of the Yoruba race, the Afenifere group, has come out to state that they are not recognizing Malam Buhari as their president. So I bring you this. Afenifere leader Ayo Adebanjo says he will not recognize Buhari as president-elect. Afenifere leader Ayo Adebanjo said the 2019 presidential election that produced President Buhari was a farce. Afenifere leader Ayo Adebanjo said the 2019 presidential election that produced President Buhari was a farce. Adebanjo insisted that INEC wrongly declared Buhari winner. According to the Afenifere leader, PDP presidential candidate Atiku would reclaim his mandate at the court. Leader of Pan-Yoruba socio-political organization Chief Ayo Adebanjo has declared that he would not recognize President Muhammadu Buhari as president-elect of Nigeria because the 2019 presidential election that produced him was a farce. The elder statesman expressed optimism that Atiku Abubakar, the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party, would reclaim his mandate at the court. Going further, he alleged that the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) wrongly declared President Buhari as winner of the election. The election was a farce. I don't regard Buhari as president. Buhari was wrongly declared winner by the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC). When we get to court, we would know who the real president is. How can you call Buhari president with the way the presidential election was conducted in a 21st century Nigeria? Look at the elections. They were completely militarized. Corps members, that's youth corps members, were openly kidnapped to rig the elections. Nobody will tell me such elections will be recognized by the court. We will not be violent. Let the court not ignore the evidence that will be put before it, he said. Earlier, the elder statesman Adebanjo warned Nigeria will break up if not restructured in the next 10 years. Elder statesman and leader of Pan-Yoruba group Afenifere Chief Ayo Adebanjo has warned that Nigeria will break up if not restructured in the next 10 years. According to him, Nigeria is not a united and healthy country, lamenting that the government has failed to protect lives and properties. So now this is now the missives coming out of the Yoruba quarters, the Afenifere group being the lead group. At least they have attributed that to themselves. So the Afenifere group being the lead group within the Yoruba hegemony, within the Nigerian structure, coming out to say that they are rejecting Buhari as president and citing the same reason that everybody has been citing, that this election that we had on the 23rd of February was the worst election that Nigeria has ever experienced, and that we cannot allow that to be the precedence for the country. And they are stating that according to the data that is feeding through, that Atiku Abubakar seemed to be the person that has won that election, and it will be interesting to see how the court will try to then attribute victory to Buhari in spite of all the evidence that's been gathered and will be presented. So this is what Afenifere is saying. The Yorubas are saying no. And by the way, the Yorubas are the Afeniferes and the Yoruba people, not Tinubu. Tinubu is not the Yorubas. Tinubu is Tinubu, and Tinubu is self-interest. So Tinubu's agenda is for Tinubu's benefit. He's not speaking on behalf of the Yorubas, and he's not the spokesperson of the Yorubas. They call him the Jagaban. The Jagaban even is a title from Niger State, which is in the Middle Belt. So it's nothing to do with the Yoruba race and the Ashewaju that he calls himself. I'm not sure if anybody conferred that title on him. It's certainly not the Ashewaju of the Yoruba race. The Yoruba race look to a certain type of quality for leadership, and those type of qualities are not vested within Tinubu. So the spokesperson or the spokespeople for the Yoruba race are the Afeniferes. And the Afenifere in Yoruba means people who want good for you. So this is really the voice of the Yorubas, not Tinubu. And what they are saying, what the Yorubas are effectively saying, is get lost. Malam and Buhari, you did not win anything, so get away and the court will set this to right. So Afenifere has spoken. Now what says you? Atiku Abubakar, Afenifere, the Yoruba race, Tinubu, and rigged elections. Topic of conversations for this video. But before you come join me to have that conversation in the comment section where we usually have conversations on this channel, click on the red subscribe button so it goes gray. Click on the bell button as well, that way you are notified every time I drop a new video. Once you've done both, come join me in the comment section. Let's see how we can progress this conversation. So I'll leave you here. I'll meet you in the comment section, but here I say peace.